Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you are doing well. So today's video is a follow-up on the last video we did where we did lots of painted papers. So just to show you the outcome and what those papers look like now they're dry. So this was the one where I was showing you lots of different examples and how they what they looked like on the actual book page. And then we did these ones that we painted onto tissue paper, and this one here that we did onto a book page. This one here is the newsprint paper, and also I'm not sure if I did this on camera or not, but I found a little bit of tracing paper, so I thought I would just make a little bit of a pattern on there as well. Then off camera, I think I said at the end of the last video that I did want to try some watercolour. So off camera, I got out my little set of watercolours and I just had a go on little scraps of paper, just messing around with different shades and variations, which came out really nice actually. This one, quite bright, I'm not sure if I would use this one. I might perhaps dull it down a little bit with some gesso over the top or something like that. But they've come out really nice. This is a lovely one. The leaves. And then this is a nice one. I was just practicing, having a go, messing about with the different shades and adding some lighter and darker shades into the paints. And there's this one as well. Again, I was just messing around, seeing what I could come up with, different shapes and things like that. They've got a really nice texture to them, these watercolour ones. They're quite chalky, so that's nice. And I've got out these just to show you. These are from my stash, but just to show you the possibilities really. So what I do tend to do is, instead of using a paint or a Posca pen, I'll just get a Sharpie and do some black marks onto some tissue paper. And I like to use that for more grungy kind of mixed media type things. Also using some brown paper. And this is quite a nice one. This is Posca pen. I did a diamond pattern. I just used a drawing pen over the top. That's quite a nice effect. And here is a dictionary page. So the possibilities are endless with this. So I thought I would get those out to show you. And just show you as well some examples of where I've used these papers in addition to what I showed you last week. So I think last week I had journaling cards and tags and things like that I've been working on, but these are just some other examples. So this is a book page from a bird book, which in itself I thought was quite dull, so I added a little bit of this painted tissue paper to give it a pop of colour, and I just felt like it brought it to life a little bit. So that's one option. I've done the same thing here. And the same thing on here with some painted book page. This was a mixed media piece that I did. So this is all painted paper here. Again, this is painted papers using Posca pens. Again, I drew some flowers onto some paper and I just cut those out. Drew some vines here. On this particular one, the painted paper is actually this kind of what would you call this? I can't think of the name of the pattern, but it's actually just on white paper and stenciled with black ink. I think it's just black distress ink, you know, the black distress ink that you can get. So that's how I've used it there. And also the blue, can you see the blue? Here and here at the bottom. that's painted tissue paper. That was, I think it was just when I was cleaning off my brush or cleaning off something, and I just had a piece of tissue paper at the side, and I cleaned off onto it, and I thought, oh, I could use that. But the reason why I like doing things like that is because I could add colour and give a paint effect without the mess. So when I had everything else out, doing all my bits on here and my buttons out and my ribbon out and all sorts, I could still get away with that type of technique without the added mess to it. Again on here, this is painted tissue paper, this is painted paper, painted tissue paper. And on this one, I've just used some painted paper here to add a bit of interest on there. And even in things like art journaling, I've just used a tiny bit. This is a spread I did the other day. And again, I've just used a little bit just to give it a pop of colour and to bring it to life a little bit. So I thought I would just share other ways that I would go about using these types of papers, as well as for ephemera. So I'm going to put all that to one side, because today I did say that we would use some of our painted papers to make some ephemera and to go about decorating some ephemera. So I think what I'm going to use today is I'm going to have a go at using some of these. These are from AliExpress, and they come on this kind of plasticky ring. They're just little, well, they're tags. Obviously they're tags, but they're like, or you know, like a to-do list type tag. They're one of those, but obviously I don't use them for that. I use them for other things. I thought they would be great for making ephemera with and for scrapbooking with. I'm not sure if they're still on there. I've had these about 2.5 years. So I'm not sure if they're still available, but they very well could be. So it may be worth checking out if you like the look of those. But I thought I would use those today with some of the painted papers and some of the fussy cuts that I've been doing and labels and things like that. Sorry about that, I'm back. My battery decided to go out on me. And then I was waiting for a hospital appointment and got a little bit antsy, so I wanted to keep my hands busy, so I ended up actually doing one. So I just did this little one here, with the little owl, which is cute. I'm liking that. So let's get on with our first tag. Now I did choose a few bits and bobs that I thought I might like to use. So I've gone for this little bird here. I think he would look nice on there, or she. One thing I've been really been liking to do is using a tag or a label or a piece of paper at the top like that and folding it over. So I think I'm going to do that at the top there, and I think the colour, this kind of greyish colour, goes nice with the black and white down there. So I'm going to do that. I was thinking of perhaps using some of this blue like that there. So that would go something like that, and that would go there like that. So I think I'll just stick this down. That's stuck down on here. Like that. Where's my little card? There it is. Right, so put that down, turn it over. Another reason I like doing this as well is because if I decide that I want to use the back for journaling or something. It just gives it a nice little bit of decoration. So that's on there like that. That's going to go there. Right, let's see. Let's take some of this off. So I'm just tearing it. Put that there. Quite liking that, the blue with the blue. And I thought either this label or this 1110 label might look nice. So I'm going to cut both of those out and just have a look which one I want to use. These are from a Rusty Numbers kit, which I've just about got ready, but haven't uploaded them to Etsy or Kofi yet. So I'll be hoping to get those up in the next week or so. So let's have a look. There's the paper stuck everywhere. Right, so I was thinking it would maybe go here somewhere, or there. Might look nice there. So either that one or this one. You tell I'm concentrating. Or this one. So, or we could have both, I suppose. Would both be too much? Have that one stuck down there like that, and that one there. No, maybe both would be too much. What about if we did that? And that. No. Might go for that and that. And do something like that. And that would go over the top. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do something like that. So let's get the tissue paper stuck down. Again, I'm just using Pritt Stick for this. It works really nicely on tissue paper and it's invisible once it's all stuck. I'll pop that about there. Lost it again. There it is. Get that flattened down. It's going to stick a little bit under there where it's bobbling, if I can. Okay, so that's down. Where's my bird gone? Oh goodness me, I'm losing everything today. Where's my bird? There it is. Right. So we could have a little bird there. Fortunately, I'm going to have to cut your tail off, little bird. I'm so sorry about that. So we could have him about there. Yeah, let's get him down. Oh, actually, I forgot he was a sticker, actually. This sticker paper, I'm not sure what brand it is, but it's really, really sticky. So make sure you know where you want to put it before pressing it down, because once it's stuck, it's stuck. So I want him about there. him down. I'm going to cut his tail off straight away because, oh, see, sticky. Because I don't want it doing that. So we'll just cut his little tail off. And a bit of the branch there. Right, so that's that. And we can have our number there. And I think that would be done. I think that's enough. Let's get that down. Put this there. And I'm happy with that. Maybe move it down a tad. A little tad, just a little bit. To the side, perhaps a little bit. Yep. And I like that. So there we go. Tag number 1 done. And you can see how quick that was because I've used the painted papers. And it's just given a pop of colour and interest with hardly doing anything. Obviously then what you could do is get your single hole punch if you've got one. And if you can see where the hole is, which I can't, you could always put your hole back in. I'm not going to, I like it like that. I might do it at one point, I might use my awl perhaps at one stage, but for now I'm happy with that. I might come back in at some point as well, maybe add a label there, but yeah, that's number 2 done. Tell you what might look nice on top of there actually, just looking at it, excuse me, is I'm just looking for the little watercolour samples. Is it worth putting something like that on? I mean, you could do, but I won't. I won't for now. But yes, there you go. That's number 2. Let's do one that has a flower. So we'll just put those over there. This and let's grab a flower. Right. So what do I want to do with this? What did I want to do with this one? I'm not sure. I think I did actually have a think about something. But I don't seem to be able to find it. So let's have a look at these pages I've got here. I could use that on there actually, couldn't I? That might look nice. What about something like that there? Could just have that there. I'm not sure about the green because I think the green mixes in a bit too much with the flower. Maybe I could do something like that. I'm not sure on the colour. Let me have a look. I'm sure I got something out. Oh, what was this? Sticker. Could we do something with that? We could do that again. Yeah, that would be nice. I like that there. And we could fold that over. That would make a nice top. So yeah, let's put that on there. I like that anyway, so we'll do that and stick that label down. This label, again, is from a kit which is ready to go. I just haven't had a chance to upload them yet. It's a kit with vintage labels in, and they are available in black, red, blue and like a sepia brown colour. And you get all colours of all labels in the kits. But it's just time, finding the time to get everything online. It's not so much the uploading, it's the sorting into files and putting them in the right format, and then doing the product descriptions. It's just all the bits that you don't realise that take the time, all those little extras. So that's on there like that. Where's that flower? Right, the flower's here. That'd be quite nice on there. Now, do I want to use any painted papers? Do I want to use, what's this bit here? This is from here. I could put that on there maybe. Don't like the green. Nope. How about this? See, I don't like the blue. I think I need something yellow or something yellow toned. So I could do something like that, but then I feel like it's not green enough. What's this? Oh, what have I got here? Could do a line of the yellow, couldn't I? Coming down. That might look like quite nice. I might just try that. Let's get my ruler for tearing. Just gonna tear that down there, and then tear that down there. I have got loads of these things, but I'm trying to use the ones that we did together in the video, just so you can see how they could be used. So if I need to, I will dig into my stash, but I might not need to. So we could do some yellow there, going down like that. I wouldn't use the whole thing. That might be quite nice. These are some little labels that I just printed onto, it's a stamp, and I just printed them onto coloured paper. Could I do that? Ah, that's pretty, I like that. I like the way that's coming up there. I may not even use any painted papers on this one. We could have something going that way. Like that would be nice. And then perhaps something just to frame it. The only thing is, if I have something going that way, and now can't have anything going that way, because it looks too, to me it looks too, what's the word, geometric? So I'm still liking that one there. Let's see what else we have. What about one of these really bright ones that I thought I wouldn't use? Might just be enough colour to set those flowers off. Nope, don't like that. Nope, don't like that one. I think I'm going to go for that down the side, and then I'm going to see what I've got here. So I could put some paper scrap down on there to give it a bit of balance. Yeah, I think that would look nice actually. Let me do this. Ah, what's that? Pink off somewhere. I think that's on that watercolour, the chalkiness. So do that there. Put that there. Yes, I like that. It frames it a little bit better. I'm going to try and keep that number 9 maybe. Let me cut this down. Try that. Not keen on that. Could you go that way? That's quite pretty. I quite like that actually. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Finally, something that I like. Sometimes things are like that, aren't they? You can't kind of find where you want to put things, but I think I've got it. So I'm just going to get it stuck before I change my mind. Right, so get this one stuck down. Lost my card again, there it is. Get that well stuck. And where did I have that? There? It was about there, wasn't it? And I like all these. See all these little ruffled edges and things that aren't quite perfect where you've torn them out. I like all that. I think it gives it a lot of character. So I'm going to stick that down there. And then where's the flower is going to go there. Yeah, happy with that. Just going to rip this page off, excuse me. Put that to one side. Let's get a clean page. Let's put that about there. It needs to come over a little bit. Okay. Right, now do I want a label? That's the next question. Do I want something like that since we've got circles? I think I might, but I think that might be a bit big. I feel like that's a little bit too big. Just for that space. I wonder if I've got something else. I don't like that. Let's see what there is here. So this is quite handy actually because you can have a look at the different types of labels that are in this kit. So as I say, these will be available at some point, hopefully soon. And I should really get it done before the school holidays because chances are, once my little boy finishes, I'm not going to have a lot of time for doing stuff like that. I like the summer holidays because we get to do a lot, but it's a double-edged sword. You don't actually get time to do any jobs. And we haven't got anything planned yet. I feel a little bit behind. Right, so I don't have any other circles. Do I want something with a bit of orange? Possibly. Brown maybe. What about an oval? Let me try that oval. I'll just try this. See what that looks like. I hope I'm on camera. I apologise if I'm not. I'm quiet again, concentrating. Okay, so what does that one look like? Quite like that one actually. But is it too big? That one's definitely too big. So I've not done a very good job of that. Right, so that's a maybe. Thought that might be worth trying, so we'll just give this one a cut. Right, so let's just see how that one looks. What do you think? I'm not so sure about that one. Yeah, I'm not so sure. This one's winning so far. Do you want a number? No, too big. Numbers are too big. A longer one. That might be nice because it's got a red colour. Might fit nicely there. Let me just try this one. I apologise. I didn't intend for you to sit watching me cut things out, but to give these things a try. I think it's Rachel from Roxy Creations always says to give things an audition, doesn't she? If you watch Rachel. And don't like the grey. Right, it's not that one. No. Right, I'm going to go with this one, I think. The other option is I could use one of, let me just move these so I don't get them mixed up. Shift these out of the way. I'll use one of Rachel's Roxy Creations. One of her labels always look nice. This was a Roxy creation. I forgot to mention this. These stickers labels that I used. So let's have a look. She's got lots of reds in here. So, but then I don't know if the red would be too much with the green. I think that's why I like this one, because it's neutral. I could use a green one, I suppose. Could do something like that. I think I'll go for that. I think I'll go for that one. I like it, and if I liked it the first time, I could always, which I probably will do, come and find something that, you know, just a little something that would go across there. But what I quite often do is get the bare bones done, get the bits down that I'm happy with, and then at a later date I will look at them and decide if I need any further embellishments on them, rather than sitting dilly-dallying, because I will sit and dilly-dally. And that's that one done. So again, all we've done is added a little bit of painted paper there, but to me it just gives a little bit of extra something to it. And I got another one out, so may as well just do those. Push them to one side. May as well just do this last one. So I put it over here somewhere. Here it is. And I did already, when I was trialling it, when I was waiting to go to the hospital, I was cutting up bits of tissue paper, and I liked this dark green, the dark green one. And remember me saying last video, don't worry if they overlap a little bit, because it'll just all add to the pattern. Well, as I was cutting it, it's got a little bit of the pink on there and a little bit of the blue, and I think that just adds a little bit of extra, so it doesn't bother me at all. Just all part of the effect. Right, let's have a look at some of these fussy cups that we've got. So we've got bits of these little bits of paper getting everywhere. Right, so we've got painted bird. Again, surprise, surprise, from a kit that I'm working on but haven't yet had time to upload. That's quite nice. I quite like that as a difference. That might be quite nice on there. Flower. It's quite pretty, isn't it, for a autumnal? I'd have to do something like that, perhaps. Butterfly. No, too big. Bird. That one's nice on there as well. Right, so we're between the bird with the branch or the painted bird. I think I'll go with this one. I like the way the curve of this fits into the curve there. I think I'll go with that one. Alright, so that'll be that. Move that down a little bit. Right, so that will be in there like that, and I'm thinking I might want to put something underneath before it's stuck down. So, what do I want on there? I definitely don't want anything too big. Should I put that there like that? Is that too much? Think about it later. What's this? These are just little clusters and things that I've had made. Let's have a look what I've got here. These are rusty signs. So the rusty numbers, these are rusty signs, which I think I will be using as a freebie at some point. Nope. 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 Danger, keep clear. Would that work? That might be a bit too much. I don't think any of those will work. Let's see what I have in here. It might be nice just to use a more neutral one. There's quite a lot of colour going on here. That's got a little bird's egg on it. So that could be a option. I think it's a bird's egg. Looks like a bird's egg. But do I want something a little bit more green? Decisions, decisions. Have I got anything green? That's the question. I might not have anything green. What's that? That's black. What does that look like? No, that's too dark. Let's have a look. See, these little ones are the ones I was talking about, which might be quite good just for adding on. You know, I was saying about maybe getting a little something for here. Ah, here's something green. What's this one? So we could put something like that there, couldn't we? And have something going this vertical. That's quite nice. And I could kind of have it like that. Do I like that? Yeah, I think I do. So, just going to get it stuck down again before I change my mind. Oops. It's quite good as well if you use this tissue paper, even though it's tissue paper, it's quite sturdy. So then I just almost, I caught it with my glue, but because it's pretty sturdy, it didn't rip or anything, which is good. I don't think I've got that quite where I wanted it, but it's fine. And I have lost my card again. There it is. Let's get that stuck down. I think where I want this going. Yeah, that was nowhere near where I wanted it, because I wanted his little, beak to fit on. Never mind. I could go there like that. Is that upside down? Yeah. Let's go in there like that. Now I wonder if we could put something there. Do I need anything? I could just use one of those little labels. What about a blue one? He's got blue in his wing, hasn't he? Could put a little blue one there. Let me cut that and see what that looks like. Where are my scissors? My desk. I'm normally much better organised than this. I think because I went to the hospital, I was, it wasn't for anything serious. I was just, it was just a follow-up. But I think I just didn't get a chance to properly tidy up, I don't think. And I just got back and my little boy and my husband have just gone off for my little boy's football training. So I thought I would use the time to get this done. So I'm a bit unprepared, I think. My desk is a bit of a mess, so I could put that there like that, and I think that ties in with the blue and just hides that gap. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I like that. So let's get you down. Like so. Ooh, ooh. Throwing it about. Was it about there? Let's get this little fella down. Might have to chop a little bit of his beak off. Right, just going to make sure I get him where I want him. Because once he's down, he's not going to move. So I want him about, it's going to be tricky. Ah, so sticky. I want him about there. And he's going there, whether I want him there or not. Because the sticky paper's so sticky. I'm going to leave that little bit just stuck up like that for now so I can get that label stuck underneath. Where's it gone? See this one? Alright, get you stuck down. Like that. And that can go down now. It needs to be a bit lower. Put a bit lower. There you go. Right, yeah, I'm happy with that. Now, do I want anything on the top? I'm not sure. Do I want anything on the top? I was cutting out, excuse me, I'm stretching, but I was cutting out earlier some scallops. Scallops? Do you say scallops or do you say scallops? I say scallops, but I think it might be scallops, so let me know if you know. And I wonder if I could do something like that, although it's blue. I don't know if the colour would match. I've got a yellow one as well. That might be a little bit bright. I don't like particularly putting string through the top of tags. I did mention it in my, if you've seen it, the video where the very kind of, I think, the first kind of tutorial-ish video that I did when I was making the grungy folio from an envelope. I don't like putting string at the top of tags. I just can't seem to get it in the right direction. It just always seems to look awkward. So I tend to put a piece of paper on the top or some washi or a label instead. What's this? What's this? Because I just feel it suits me better, because I don't know. I mean, there's probably nothing wrong with the way I do it, but to me it just never looked right. I could do something like that. But I don't know if I want to. Oh, I'll tell you what I could use. Now these labels, you'll be pleased to know, are available. They are on my Etsy, definitely, and Kofi, perhaps. If they're not on the Kofi, they'll be on Kofi soon. I could use one of these. It's a nice neutral colour. They're just vintage alphabets and a lovely neutral colour. Like a vanilla. Let's just chop this down and see what that looks like. Put that there like that. Yeah, can you see? To me, that just gives interest. It doesn't matter that it was a letter and now you can't tell that it was a letter. Not to me anyway. I just like the interest. And when you turn it over, you've got that little bit on the back there as well. And that just works for me. Just works for me. It's just something I like to do. I'm going to put it above this daily schedule because I think it's quite nice to include, if you've repurposed something, to include the thing you've repurposed, so you can tell you've repurposed it, if you know what I mean. I think that's what recycling is all about. You can get these backpacks and things, can't you, and packed lunch boxes and water bottles that are all made from recycled materials. Yes, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. So we've got this one. We have, let me find them. Which one did we do next? We've got the one with the flower. We've got this one, which now looks a little bit plain compared to the others. So I might find something to put there. And then we've got the owl that I did earlier. So yeah, thank you for joining me, everybody. I had fun doing that. I hope you enjoyed watching it too and got a few ideas on what you can do with your painted papers and different ways to use them. Again, they're dead simple, you know, they're just dead easy to do. Just have a go, make some marks, use some different paints or whatever. Just have fun and then cut them up and just add a pop of brightness to your project. So thank you for joining me, everybody. Thank you for crafting with me this afternoon, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.